I used to think upselling was sleazy. You know, pushy salespeople shoving stuff you don't need down your throat. I hated it. But today, I upsold 2 jobs and the customers were grateful. So, what changed? I'll tell you. It's not about selling at all. When I first started my business, I made a huge mistake. I assumed the customer knew exactly what they wanted. Spoiler alert, they don't, and that's fine. But here's the real problem. Most business owners never take initiative. They sit back, stay quiet, and hope the customer asks for more. Meanwhile, the real pros, the ones making more money, they listen for pain points, offer solutions, and give their customers more value, not more pressure. And look, I get it. I used to hate salespeople. You know, the type. They don't listen. They don't care. They're just trying to close. But here's what I realized. The best salespeople aren't salespeople at all. They're problem fixers. They make your life easier. And when I started thinking that way, it completely changed how I approached upselling. And let me tell you about the 2 jobs I did today. So, I own a junk removal business. And on the first job today, the customer showed me what needed to be removed. And what did I do? I just listened. When he finished, I said, "Is there anything else in the house you want gone?" No pressure, just a question. At first, he said no. Then he paused, thought about it, and said, "Actually, yeah, there's one more thing downstairs." Great. I followed him inside, checked it out, and as soon as we came back upstairs, I saw his wife was in the living room. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I spoke up loud enough for her to hear, and I said, "Hey, if there's anything else you need us to take, we've got plenty of space in the truck today." He thanked me, but said no, so I gave him the price and we got to work. But then, about 10 minutes later, his wife came outside, talked to him, and guess what? He came over and said, "Actually, we need you to take 5 more pieces of furniture." I modified the price, loaded them up, and just like that, extra revenue, zero pushiness. Here's the thing. Most people don't even realize they need more done until you bring it up. I didn't force it. I just planted the idea. The second job was almost the exact same. I show up, but the customer isn't there. Her sister is. She shows me the stuff, and again, I listen. When she's done, I ask, "Anything else specific you need removed?" She says yes. There were items she forgot about, and others she didn't even know we could take. And this is where it gets good. Turns out, a competitor was there yesterday, and they told her they couldn't take certain items. Now, think about that. They left money on the table. I picked it up. I gave her the price. She agreed. And while we were getting started, the customer showed up. I offered to walk the house again with her, and she appreciated it. And just like the first job, she ended up adding more items. And here's the kicker. She also had a piano. I know most of my competitors don't touch those, so I asked if she wanted it gone. She said yes, but she didn't think that we could handle it. So we agreed to come back later to take care of it. And now I've got another job booked. So not only did we upsell, but we also beat out the competition because we listened and they didn't. So what's the secret? Simple. I listen, don't push, I don't pressure. I just make it easy for the customer to say yes. I offer solutions to their problems, not stuff that they don't care about. And I'm proactive. I don't wait for them to bring it up. I ask. And because I'm paying attention, they feel heard, not sold to. So, step 1, stop being passive. Don't sit back and hope the customer asks. Listen for pain points and ask them directly if there's more you can do. Know your competitor's weaknesses. The second job, that competitor walked out, leaving money on the table. I picked it up by simply asking. And step 3, position yourself as a problem solver. People aren't afraid of buying. They're afraid of regretting the buy. Show them how you can make their lives easier, and they'll thank you for it. Mindset shift. You need to stop selling and start solving. Here's what I learned. When you're a problem solver, you're not a pushy salesperson. You're a relief. Customers appreciate you. They trust you. And honestly, they want to give you more business. Think about it. When was the last time you thanked a salesperson? Probably never. But when someone solves a real problem for you, that sticks. So stop sitting back, start listening, and start offering real solutions. If you got value from this, hit subscribe, and let's keep building businesses that actually grow without being pushy.